Hello, you've been told to solve 27x cubed minus 8 is equals to 0. So this is the equation you've been given to solve. If you look at this equation, it's a perfect cube equation. These two terms are perfect cube, meaning that it is 3 cubed is equals to 27 and 2 cubed is equals to 8. So you can use the perfect cube formula, which states that a cubed minus b cubed is equals to a minus b, a squared plus ab plus c, plus not c, plus b squared. Okay, so in our equation we can write it as 27, we can write it as 3 cubed x cubed minus 8 can be written as 2 cubed. Is the same thing because 3 cubed is 27 and 2 cubed is 8 is equals to 0. So we can also write it as 3x cubed minus 2 cubed is equals to 0. This equation is the same as this where a is equals to 3x, b is equals to 2. So we can write this equation same as 3x minus 2, 3x both squared plus ab is 3x times 2 plus 2 squared is equals to 0. So if you because 3 squared is 9 and 3x times 2 is 6, 2 squared is 4, so let's write it here. 3x minus 2 3x 3 squared is 9, 9x squared plus 6x plus 4 is equals to 0. So we have two possible answers here. 3x minus 2 is equals to 0. So when you open the brackets, you bring 2 to the other side, you have 3x is equals to 2, x is equals to 2 over 3. This is our first answer. Okay, so when you go to the second equation, which is 9x squared plus 6x plus 4 is equals to 0. So you can use the quadratic formula, which says that minus b plus or negative square root of b squared minus 4ac is equals to 2a, where in our case a is equals to 9, b is equals to 6 and c is equals to 4. So when we put our numbers, we'll get is minus 6 plus or negative 6 squared minus 4 times a is 9 times c is 4 over 2a. 2a is 9. So it will be negative 6 plus or negative 36 minus 144, because 4 times 9 times 4 is 144 over 18. So when you work out 36 minus 144 is negative 108. So it's negative 6 plus or negative 108 over 2a over 2a. Since it's a negative there, we can express this equation as negative 6 plus or negative square root of negative 1 times square root of 108. For us to really work out this equation, 2a is 18. So it can be written, let I is equals to square root of negative 1. So we can write it as negative 6 plus or negative I to represent the square root of negative 1. So square root of 108 over 18. Note that square root of 18, 108, is the same as square root of 6 times 6 times 3. It's the same thing. So we can write this equation as negative 6 plus or negative I square root of 6 squared times 3. It's the same thing, over 18. So we can 6 squared, then you get the square root of 6 is 6. So it is negative 6 plus or negative 6i square root of 3 over 18. So factoring out 6, because it's common on both sides, it is negative 1 plus or negative I square root of 3 over 18. 6 goes to 18 3 times. So what you are left here is negative 1 positive or negative I square root of 3 over 3. So there are 3 possible answers in this equation, and we'll state them down. We'll say the first one you can remember, x is equals to 2 over 3. The second one from this equation, so it will be x is equals to negative 1 positive I square root of 3 over 3, and our second answer from this equation, it is negative 1 negative I square root of 3 over 3. So these are our 3 answers. Okay, these 3 are the answers zetu. Okay.